am innocent. I could have said that I was guilty a long time ago.
A real-life drama playing out in a Chicago courtroom.
It's a script that you wrote. You picked out the actors. You put the noose around your own neck. You're not a victim of a hate crime.
A Cook County judge not buying actor Jussie Smollett's story. And tonight, Smollett spending the first of many nights in the Cook County jail.
Here's his new mugshot just in. CBS 2's Charlie DeMar was inside the courtroom for all the drama and joins us live now from the jail. Charlie.
Brad and Erica, good evening. A fitting end to this case that has been filled with no shortage of drama. Jussie Smollett was sentenced to 150 days in jail. Tomorrow, he will wake up here at the Cook County Jail. But before that sentence was handed down, Judge James Linn really ripped into Smollett. And, he said that this wasn't a crime of opportunity. This wasn't a crime of passion. Instead, he pointed out to Smollett, said that this was a calculated crime, one that he planned out, that he was the director of, and one that he cast the actors in this play. That is the words of Judge James Linn. And as soon as that verdict was read, chaos in the courtroom.
I am not suicidal, and I am innocent. I could have said that I was guilty a long time ago.
Jussie Smollett maintained his innocence even as he was on his way to jail.
I am innocent.
Smollett declined to make a statement during the hearing.
Do you want to say something, or would you rather not say anything?
No, Your Honor, I won't say anything.
But after Judge James Linn sentenced the actor to 150 days in the Cook County Jail, Smollett didn't hold back.
I respect you and I respect the jury, but I did not do this. And I am not suicidal. And if anything happens to me when I go in there, I did not do it to myself. And you must all know that.
There is nothing that I will do here today that can come close to the damage you've already done to your own life.
Moments before handing down his sentence, Judge Linn ripped into Smollett, pointing out the ironies in the fake hate crime Smollett reported to police.
Why would you betray something like social justice issues, which you care so much about? You have another side of you that is profoundly arrogant and selfish and narcissistic. That's the only thing that can be concluded.
If I did this, then it means that I stuck my fist in the fears of Black Americans in this country for over 400 years and the fears of the LGBTQ community.
The sentence caps off what has been a wild case that began in 2019 when Smollett orchestrated a homophobic, racist hate crime against himself.
You're the butt of jokes. I do not believe that you did it for the money. But the only thing I can find is that you really craved the attention and you wanted to get the attention, and you were so invested in issues of social justice, and you knew that this was a sore spot for everybody in this country. You've been lying and lying and lying about this case.
And in addition to that jail time, Smollett was ordered to pay $120,000 in restitution and a $25,000 fine. We are live tonight from the Cook County Jail, Charlie DeMar, CBS 2 News. Brad and Erica.
All right, Charlie, well, thank you. One question before you go. Set the scene for us inside in regards to what you saw that we didn't see on camera.
Yeah, obviously, it was a very surprising moment. Everyone in the gallery there really shocked, to see that happen, to play out. Typically when a judge hands down his sentence and a defendant is ordered to serve time in jail, it's a pretty routine, mundane moment. But this was anything but, along with Jussie Smollett obviously having his outburst in court. His family also stood up, some members of his family, and shouted back. So just a wild scene inside court today, guys.
All right, Charlie DeMar, thank you.